loved my experience here at Tufts Medical Center when I was a third-year med student. I did my medicine rotation here. Rick Kopelman was my attending. He always had this motto of, you're gonna work hard every day, but you're gonna have a lot of fun while doing it. And I feel like that really resonated through my clerkships here, my fourth-year rotations. I loved working with all the residents, the nursing staff, the different attendings and the different subspecialties and the fellows, and it really felt like a strong community here. So it was kind of a no-brainer that after my experience for third and fourth year that I'd want to stay here for residency.
I came to Boston for the first time when I came from medical school, and I ended up falling in love with the area, and I loved living in Boston, and so staying here for another couple of years was very appealing. And then the other thing was just kind of doing my rotations here and meeting all the residents and the attendings. I just noticed how well people got along with each other, and I thought that was a really important part of residency. And it wasn't just the house staff or the attendings, it was also just kind of the ancillary staff and the nurses and the secretaries and how everyone got along with each other that I thought created a really great environment for the kind of education that I thought I would like in residency.
The reason I chose to stay at Tufts for residency is because mostly the people. So the residents, the attendings, the fellows, it's a very collegial atmosphere. And I found that this was a place I could train where I wouldn't get lost and that I would get just the right amount of attention to help me focus in on whatever it was that I wanted to do when I grew up.
So I definitely knew I wanted to stay at Tufts. I loved it so much when I was a medical student. The personality here, the environment here is very friendly, very warm, very welcoming, and I knew I wanted something like that in a residency. You want to be surrounded by people that make you comfortable to learn and to feel like it's okay to ask questions and okay to, I guess, not only make mistakes, but to ask how to get better. And that's something that happens at Tufts. It's a big learning environment, a big growing environment, and I saw that in my medical school training, and that's why I really wanted to stay here.
As a medical student doing rotations here, I rotated a number of other hospitals, but the residents here were just sort of uniquely, willing to incorporate us into the team and, not just sort of on a medical basis, like, hey, here's this patient, learn about this disease, but, they would sort of text us outside, like, oh man, did you see that Celtics game last night? Wasn't that crazy? Because I knew I'm a big Celtics fan. Or it's quite clear that, everybody was just very welcoming and, not here just for the medicine. That really wanted to, get to know us and, make us feel included. And I sort of figured if they were that way towards us as medical students, then it must be even better as a resident. And I think that has really played out.